Welcome back to your mat. Thanks for joining me. Today's practice is a full body flow, but we're going to spend a little extra time building and working on the elements that lead us toward baby grasshopper pose. When you're ready, let's get started in an easy seat on the mat. So just meet me with one shin crossed in front of the other, hands resting in the lap as you sit tall, and maybe you close the eyes. Start to tune into the breath, just observing it first. And then the next time that you breathe in, pause at the top when the lungs are full. Keep holding the breath. See if you can breathe in just a little bit more. Let it feel a little uncomfortable. And then open the mouth, sigh it out. As the mouth closes, let the chin fall to the chest. And then start to roll your head side to side, moving left ear toward left shoulder, passing the chin back through, past the chest, and then right ear toward right shoulder. Keep going. Just one more round. Finish up both sides. And then when the chin falls to the chest next time, stay there. Keep the eyes closed, but lift the chin up toward the ceiling to stretch the throat, front of the neck. Maybe you even press your lower jaw closer to the ceiling, finding an underbite. And then return your head to neutral. Turn your palms down against your shins as we find seated cow pose. Inhale, heart nudges forward. Lift the chin. Maybe you blink, eyes open. And then exhale, round back, tucking chin toward chest. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale to round. Last time. And then the next time your heart is forward, stay there. Reach your arms up high, breathe in. Pull the hands down through the heart, breathe out. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands through the heart. One more time, a change is coming. Inhale, arms up high. This time, as you exhale, pull the hands down to the heart and take a twist to the right. Stay here, pausing in your twist. Take another inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale back to the center. Both arms reach up. Exhale, pull the hands down to the heart. Take your twist to the left. Pause in your twist. Breathe in to lengthen. Stay for the exhale. Inhale to the center. Both arms high. Exhale, cactus. And then let the hands land in the lap. Turn to face the top of your mat, sending your feet toward the front of the mat. And your hands plant behind you. So we lean back, give the legs a little shake. And then you feel into the hands, shift a little side to side, depending on which way your fingers are pointing. Maybe they're pointing forward like mine. And now we turn them out to the side. Shift side to side. And now, if it feels okay in your wrists, maybe you turn the fingers to point behind you. And we shift again. Just feeling it out. Now you choose the hand placement that's most comfortable for you, because we're about to put a little weight onto the hands. Slide the feet in closer to you. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, we're just hovering our bottom off the ground. So press into feet, press into hands, just hover your bottom. And start to shift forward and back just a little bit. Next time you shift back, pause there, lower yourself down. Keep the knees generously bent as you sit up. Give yourself a hug, wrapping arms around thighs. And then gently release. Reach your arms forward. Squeeze your legs together as you start to round through the spine. We're going to lower onto back body, but control the descent all the way down. When you reach the bottom, stretch long like you're just waking up, fingertips and toe tips reaching. And then exhale to happy baby. Knees outside of the rib cage. And then release your feet to the floor. Setting up for bridge pose. Heels in close to your glutes, arms reaching down alongside body. Take a breath in to prepare. And then as you breathe out, start to press into feet, press into arm bones, lift your hips. Lifting up to whatever height feels right here. It's early in the practice, not looking for a big back bend, just turning on the muscles of the back body. So it's really start to press your feet into the floor, press your arm bones down. Take one more breath here, a little more energy. And then exhale, floats you down to the ground. Separate your feet a little wider, let the knees sway side to side. And pause in the center, draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze and begin to rock and roll forward and back. Eventually, we're meeting in tabletop. So get there how you like to get there. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Activate the hands by pressing finger pads down firmly. And then we find a little more movement in the wrists, some circles, not here long, both directions. And then pause in the center. Inhale into cow, heart forward. Exhale, rounds you up into cat. A couple more rounds, just noticing how it feels different than when we were seated. One more time, heart forward. Last time, round. And then pause in a neutral spine. Neither cat nor cow. Tuck your toes underneath. Hover your knees just over the mat. Start to shift forward. Really press into your finger pads as you let the shoulders travel past the wrists, past finger pads. And then shift your hips back like a floating child's pose. Hips move toward the heels. Shift forward. Way forward. Press into finger pads. Push the ground away. Shift back. Floating child's pose. Last time we shift forward. More forward than you think. Push into the hands. Downward facing dog. Hips lift up high. Start to pedal your feet. Then pause in your downward facing dog. On an inhale, the left leg will lift up high. Bend left knee, open up the hip. Make some circles around left hip socket. Just 2 or 3 circles, and then reverse the direction. Then reach the left leg high. Lift high onto right toes as you breathe in. As you breathe out, left knee moves toward the left elbow. Sweep it over to the right elbow. Send the left leg high. Breathe in. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. To the right elbow. Send it high. Breathe in. A change is coming. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Over toward the right elbow. Stay here. Lower the left knee down and have a seat. Turning the right toes up toward the ceiling. The right hand reaches toward the right foot and left arm reaches in that same direction as well. One more breath here, really reaching through left fingers. And then inhale, as you upright the torso, plant left hand by left hip, supported wild thing, lift your hips up. Look up and back for right fingers. And then lower down to a seat. Turn to face the back of your mat. Let the left leg match the right. Send the legs down. Lean back into your hands. This time we're finding reverse plank. As we press into the hands and the heels, the big toes are going to reach toward the ground. So take an inhale. As you exhale, press into heels, press into hands, lift the hips, reach your big toes toward the ground. Chest lifting up out of the shoulders. And slowly lower down. Give the legs a little shake as you sit up tall. Maybe walk your hips back just a little bit. So we've got more of a flat spine, a straight spine, or a supported. If you need to bend the knees, do so. But we're going to try to keep the legs mostly straight. A micro bend in the knees is fine. The left leg is the leg we're going to be lifting. The more you lean forward, the more difficult and challenging this is going to be. The more you sit upright or even lean back, the more accessible it's going to be. So just see how it feels on this side, and you might even need to change it for the other side. So sitting up tall, fingertips to the ground first. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to lift the left heel off the ground. Hold it right there. Doesn't have to be high, just any kind of lift. And then we're going to take the left foot and reach it as far to the right as you can. Then out to the left edge of your mat, hover. Reach it to the right. Bring it out to hover over the left edge. Last 3, we move to the right, to the edge, to the right, to the edge. Last time to the right. Last time to the edge. Return to the center. Find a little pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that left foot down. Slide the right heel in closer to you. Left hand plants by the left hip. Wild thing. Lift the hips. Search out for your right fingers. And then lower down to a seat. Take a twist to the right. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale, counter twist. Turn to the left. Plant your left hand. Lift your hips. Returning to your wild thing. Look at your left hand. High plank. Shift forward in your high plank. Option to lower to your knees for our first chaturanga. Bend the elbows straight back. Then cobra pose. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, floats you down. Wide cobra. Tent up the hands. Inhale, heart nudges forward. Exhale, floats you down. Now baby cobra. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale to nudge the heart forward. Heart moving forward toward the top of the mat. Float your hands up when you're ready. Tops of feet pressing down firmly. Keep nudging heart forward. Then start to reach the arms back in space. Take one more breath here. And then lengthen through the legs so much they start to lift off the ground. Little more length. Last round of breath. And then exhale, floats you down. Bring your right cheek to the floor. Give your hips a shake or sway your shins. And then relax the legs behind you, hands underneath the shoulders, tabletop. When you find your tabletop, activate your hands, tuck your toes, hover your knees. Start to shift forward, press into finger pads. Floating child's pose, shift back. Forward. And back. Last time forward. Downward facing dog, hips high. Broaden through the upper back. And then on an inhale, the right leg will lift up high, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. We make some circles. Just inviting some lubrication into the right hip socket, both directions. Then reach the right leg high, lift high onto left toes as you breathe in. As you breathe out, right knee toward the right elbow, to the left elbow, send it high, breathe in. Exhale toward right elbow, left, breathe in. A change is coming. Exhale to right elbow, to the left elbow. Stay here. Lower the knee down. Have a seat. Reach your left hand towards your left foot. Side body stretch. The right arm also reaching in that same direction. Leaning right shoulder back. And inhale to upright the torso. Plant right hand by right hip. Supported wild thing. Lift your hips. And then lower down to a seat. Turn to face your left leg. Let the right leg reach to match the left. Lean back on your hands. We find another round of our reverse plank. If reverse plank isn't doing it for you today, you're also welcome to try reverse tabletop by planting the feet in closer and lifting the front body up. But if you can, try for the reverse plank, even if you don't reach big toes all the way to the ground. Hands planted in whichever direction feels most comfortable for you. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, press into hands, press into heels, reach your big toes toward the ground. Keep lifting chest up out of the shoulders. And then slowly lower down. Sit up tall, give your legs a little shake. And then walk your hips back a little bit so you feel your sits bones underneath you. Option for that micro bend in the knees. This time we're gonna lift the right leg. So plant your fingers anywhere that feels comfortable. Maybe you're leaning forward, maybe you're leaning back, maybe you're upright. But we're lifting the right leg this time. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift the right leg. Doesn't have to be high, just any degree. And then we move that right leg as far to the left as we can. It's not going to be far. And then out to the right edge of the mat. We have 4 more of these. Reach it to the left, back to the edge. Last 3. To the edge. Last 2. To the edge. Last 1. To the edge. Bring it back to the center. Find your little pulse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Slide your left heel in closer to you. Right hand plants behind. Find wild thing. Lift the hips. And then lower down. Have a seat. Take a twist to the left. On your next exhale, twist to the right. Wild thing. We return. Then look at your right hand. High plank. Shift forward in your high plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, heart nudges forward. Downward facing dog, hips high. On an inhale, the left leg lifts, 3-legged. As you exhale, left knee toward left elbow. Sweep it to the right elbow, send it high, breathe in. Breathe out, knee to the nose. Inhale, 3-legged. Here comes another change. Exhale, step your left foot halfway up your mat. To the middle of your mat. Standing L, the right leg lifts. Dial the right hip down just slightly. Inner right thigh is leading toward the ceiling. Then curtsy squat. Tuck right knee behind left calf. Bring the right toes to the ground. Hands to the heart as you sink down into the legs. Then rise to stand. Reach the arms up high. Left hand catches right wrist. Pull the right arm up and then lean to the left. Bring the hands to the heart. Standing on your left foot, we move to tree pose. The right leg abducts. You can keep the right toes to the ground for a rooted tree, or start to slide the foot up anywhere along the inner left leg. If you're working on half lotus tree, you can bring the right pinky toe edge of the foot up into the left hip crease. And whichever version you choose, the right knee is reaching down and away, so we have a little abduction. Stand taller in the left leg. Maybe you grow your limbs. Last breath. Everyone brings the right knee to the front. Keep the right knee lifted. Bring the hands to the heart as you start to bend into your standing knee. Your left knee, we're going to find chair pose. And all the way down. As soon as the right foot lands, pick the left heel up off the ground. Stay here, deep in your chair. The left heel is lifted. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, don't let anything else move but the left leg. Draw it closer to your belly. Stay right here. Find a little pulse. Pulsing thigh toward belly for 3, for 2. Hold it close. Kick the left leg forward. Rebend. Twice more. Kick forward. Rebend. Last time. Kick forward. Ooh. And then step your left leg forward. Warrior 3. Keep the hands at the heart. Let the right leg lift behind you. Last breath here, finding that balance. And then low lunge. Bring the hands to the ground. Lower your right knee to the ground. Anjane. Lift the arms up. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, we're going to press into the left heel, straightening the left leg, bringing the fingertips to the ground or reaching the arms back. Use your left heel to pull you back forward, rebending left knee, low lunge. And then use the left heel to push away, half split. One more time, pull forward, low lunge. Exhale, half split, push away. Pausing here in your half split, bring your fingertips to the ground. Take an inhale as you lift the heart forward. And then as you exhale, broaden across your upper back, plug your left femur in. See if you can lift the left heel off the ground, find a little pulse. Lower the heel down, stay in the half split. Tuck your right toes under, lift your right knee, finding long pyramid. And then point and flex the feet. Pause where you are. Start to turn to the right. Walk your hands all the way to the right foot, Skandasana, our side lunge. And you have choices. You can stay in high Skandasana, or if you want to move into low Skandasana, maybe all the way to the ground. Whatever feels right for you. Option to reach the right fingers down and left arm up high. Last breath. Then start to turn to your right, simple twist, left hand plants, right arm reaches up. Leaning right shoulder back. Active through the left hand. Look at your right foot. We're going to step our right foot halfway down our mat. Then turn all 10 toes to the right as we find horizons pose. The left hip lifts away from the floor as the right arm reaches over the ear. And then reach the right hand toward the front of your mat as you lower left hip toward the floor. One more time like that. Horizons pose, left hip lifts away. And then lower the left hip toward the floor. This time we lower all the way down to a seat and place your left forearm down as well. From here, the right foot is going to stay planted. Your right hand can be in front of you for support or on your right thigh. The left leg is the leg we're going to be lifting here. The arch side of the foot is what lifts. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift the left leg. Lower down. Twice more, we lift and lower. Last time we lift, this time we hold it up. Keep it here, lifted. Right hand in front of the right chest or in front of the belly. Take an inhale as you lean back. And then as you exhale, lean forward. Maybe you pop your left hip up off the ground. So it's just a little variation of baby grasshopper. If you lifted the hip, lower it back down. Lower the left leg as well. Plant your right foot behind your left thigh. Return your left hand to the ground. Right arm high. Wild thing. Lift the hips. And then lower back down. From here, we open up the right leg, bending the knee out to the side. Right sole of the foot to the inner left thigh. Sit up tall. Take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, let your chest lead the way as you crawl fingers forward. And walk your hands back toward you. One more time, we plant the right foot, left hand plants beside us, wild thing, lift the hips. Then lower down to a seat. Cross your shins, plant your hands, high plank. Shift forward, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog, hips high. On an inhale, the right leg lifts, this time three-legged. As you exhale, right knee toward the right elbow, to the left elbow, send it high, breathe in. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, another change is coming. As you exhale, step the right foot halfway up your mat, standing L, left leg lifts. Dialing the left hip down, inner left thigh is what lifts toward the ceiling. Strong standing leg. Curtsy squat, tuck left knee behind right calf. The left toes find the ground as you bring hands to heart. Sinking down low into the legs. Then rise up to stand, reach the arms up, let right hand catch left wrist. Stretch up, lean to the right. Then upright the torso, bring the hands to the heart. Standing on your right foot, we find tree pose. This time the left leg abducts. And you find whatever version of tree feels good on this side. Don't worry about trying to make it the same as the first side. Just see what's there. No matter what leg position you've chosen, the left knee reaches down and away, abduct. Grow just a little taller, maybe reach your limbs up high. And start to invite the left knee toward the front. Bring the hands to the heart again. As you bend into the right knee, we return to chair pose slowly and with control. As soon as the left foot lands, we pick the right heel up off the ground. Stay here, sink deeply into your left leg. Maintain this position with the right heel lifted. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bring right thigh closer to the belly. Hold it right here. Find a little pulse. Keep sinking deeper into the left leg. Pause, holding the thigh closer to the belly, just energetically, not with the hands. Kick the right leg forward, rebend. Twice more like that. We kick, rebend. Last time, kick forward, then shift forward onto the right foot, warrior three. Take your time as you switch the legs, finding balance on the right leg. Last moment here. Then low lunge. Lower the left toes to the back of the mat, fingers down, left knee lowers. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Upright the torso, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, we use the right heel to push away, finding half split, fingers to the ground or arms reaching back. Inhale, pull yourself forward using the right heel. Back into low lunge. Exhale to your half split. One more round, pull yourself forward, low lunge. Exhale to your half split. And then bring your fingertips to the ground. Maybe you point and flex. And pause in dorsiflexion, draw your chest forward, take a breath in. As you breathe out, broaden across the upper back, plug right femur in, lift the right heel, find a little pulse. Just this one time. Lower the heel down. Stay in your half split, fingertips to the ground. Tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee, long pyramid. And then point and flex. Pause where you are. Walk your hands to the left and all the way to your left foot, Skandasana. Once again, you choose. Maybe it's high Skandasana. Maybe you lower all the way to the ground. Maybe you're just lifted. And maybe you reach left fingers down and right arm high. And we all start to turn to the left, simple twist, right hand plants, left arm reaches up, lean the left shoulder back. And then look at your left foot. We're going to step the left foot halfway up our mat or back down our mat. Turn all 10 toes toward the left side of the mat and lift the right hip away from the floor, finding that horizons pose, left arm reaching up and over. And then as you exhale, lower the right hip toward the floor, the left hand reaches toward the top of the mat. One more like that. We lift right hip away and then lower the right hip down. From here, we're going to lower onto our right forearm. And your left hand can be placed on your left thigh or maybe in front of your left belly, your only belly, in front of your chest or your belly. And it's the bottom leg that's going to lift the inner right foot. So take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, lift the inner arch of the foot toward the ceiling. Lower down. We have two more like that. Lift up, lower down. Next time we lift, we stay there, stay here lifted. Your left hand, place it down in front of your belly. Take an inhale as you lean back just a little bit. And as you exhale, lean forward. See if you can pop the right hip up off the ground. Don't worry if it's not there for you today. It takes a lot of strength, something we're building toward. And then lower yourself down. Step the left foot behind the right thigh. Return the right hand to the ground as we find wild thing. Lift the left arm high. And then lower down. Have a seat. Let the left foot find the inner right thigh. So sole of left foot to the inner right thigh. Sit up tall as you breathe in. Then as you breathe out, let your chest lead the way as you fold over the right leg. Slowly start to walk your hands back toward you. Plant the left foot to the ground, right hand beside you, wild thing. And then lower down, have a seat, cross your shins, high plank, chaturanga, cobra or up dog, downward facing dog, hips high. On an inhale, the left leg lifts, three-legged. As you exhale, left knee toward left elbow, sweep it to the right elbow, send it high, breathe in. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, step the left foot halfway up your mat, standing split. Right leg lifts. Really firm into your left leg, trying to lengthen the left leg and squeeze right glutes. Curtsy squat. Tuck the right knee behind the left calf. Bring the hands to the heart, sink down low. Then rise up to stand, reach the arms up high, left hand catches right wrist. Stretch up, lean left. And then hands to the heart. Tree pose. The right leg abducts, standing on the left foot. Option to stay in your tree, or if you'd like figure four, we cross right ankle over left thigh, just above the knee. You can stay standing, or if you'd like to start to sit into the left leg, option to reach arms forward. Or if you have a flying pigeon in your practice, you can bring hands to the ground. And then slide your right shin up into your armpits, using your triceps as a little table. Maybe your left toes float up. We'll all meet back in chair pose. Pausing in your chair. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, breathe in. Refold, breathe out. Rise to stand. Reach the arms up. Pull hands through the heart, exhale. One more time, arms reach high. Hands to heart, exhale. Stay here with hands at heart. Peel your left heel up off the ground. Maybe this is where you stay with just the toes touching, or start to draw your left knee up toward hip height. From here, we'll start to lean back. Think reversing your warrior three as you kick the left leg forward. And then shift forward. Let your left foot land toward the top of your mat. Regular warrior three. The right leg lifts behind. Last breath here. Half moon, the left hand reaches down toward the ground, maybe to a block if you're using blocks. Right arm and leg lift up. Top leg just as active as the bottom leg. Then land in peaceful warrior. Right foot lands at the back of your mat. Deep bend in your left knee. Scoop your left arm up and back. Then straighten the left leg, triangle pose. Reach the arms out to the side. Adjust your stance, maybe shortening by a footprint. And then reach left fingertips forward. And then down to either your block, shin, or the floor. Right shoulder leans back. One more moment. Warrior two, bend into your left knee. Take up space, maybe a little longer stance. Then bring the hands to the heart. Look towards your right foot. To the right foot, Skandasana. We're not here long, just here for a moment. Then start to turn to your right. Simple twist. Left hand plants. Right arm reaches up high. Look at your right foot. Step it halfway down your mat. Turn all 10 toes to the right. Find horizons pose. Reaching right arm over the ear. Left hip moves away from the floor. And then lower yourself all the way down. Now you can return to the exercise that we did earlier on the forearm, where we were lifting the inner left thigh up. And that is a great place to build and strengthen. If you'd like to play with baby grasshopper pose, another variation of it, you can plant the left hand down. And what the left arm is going to do is going to feel more like chaturanga. So we're going to bend that elbow back. The right arm is going to reach in front of the right shin for the left leg or maybe the left foot. So from here, we reach, take an inhale, lean back. As you exhale, lean forward. See if you can pop your hip up off the ground. And then try it a few times. See how far toward the foot you can reach. Maybe you get there. Bend that left elbow like chaturanga. Or maybe you just leave the grabbing of the foot, the holding of the foot out, and you plant both hands in front of you. Take an inhale. Exhale leans you forward. Lift your hip, then lift the foot. Lots of ways to play. Play for as long as you like. And then when you're ready, we're going to move on. Plant the right foot behind the left leg. Left hand stays planted. Right arm reaches up high. Find your wild thing. And lower your hips down. Let the right leg spill open. Forward fold over the left leg. Then upright your torso. Plant the right foot. Left hand plants behind you. Return to your wild thing. Look at your left hand. High plank. Face the back of the mat. Shift forward, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog, hips high. On an inhale, the right leg lifts, three-legged. As you exhale, right knee toward right elbow. Toward the left elbow. Send it high, breathe in. Knee to the nose, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, step halfway up, standing split. The left leg lifts. Stand firmer into the right foot, really lengthen the leg. Squeeze left glutes. Curtsy squat, tuck the left knee behind right calf. Let the left toes find the mat. Hands to the heart as you sink down low. Then rise to stand, reach the arms up high. Right hand catches left wrist. Stretch left arm up, lean to the right. Then upright the torso, bring the hands to the heart. Standing on your right foot, we've returned to our tree pose. Or if you would like to play with the figure four, left ankle crosses over the right thigh just above the knee. You can stay standing or start to bend into the right leg. Pausing and anywhere that feels right for you. Or maybe you continue on exploring. We'll all meet in chair pose. Take your time to get there. Bring the hands to the heart. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Refold, breathe out. Rise all the way up. Breathe in, arms reach high. Pull the hands down to the heart, exhale. Stay here with hands at heart. Feel the right heel up off the ground, maybe just the right toes touching, or lift the right knee up to about hip height. From here, we start to lean the torso back and kick the right leg forward. Any degree. It's a little bit of a weird balance. Then start to shift forward. Let your right foot land in front of your left. Regular warrior three. The left leg lifts behind. So it's the same shape, just a different point of balance. Half moon, the right hand reaches toward the ground or your block. Left leg just as active as the right leg. Peaceful warrior, land your left foot at the back of the mat. Scoop the right arm up, lean back, but keep pressing right shin forward. Straighten the right leg, open the arms out to a T. Option to shorten your stance by a footprint. For triangle pose, reach right fingers forward and down. Warrior two, bend into right knee. Firm your legs toward one another. Feel your feet pulling. Then bring the hands to the heart. Look at your left foot. To the left foot, Skandasana. Not here long. And start to turn to your left. Simple twist. Right hand plants. Left arm reaches up. Inhale here. And then look at your left foot. We're going to step the left foot halfway down our mat. Turn all 10 toes toward the left side of the mat. And then lift right hip away from the floor. Horizons pose. And then lower the right hip all the way to the ground. From here, we're going to lower onto the forearm again as an option, or you can stay on the hand. And we're going to find that grasshopper pose, baby grasshopper pose. The right arm this time will bend back like chaturanga. So all the same options are available. Play with whatever variation or version was calling to you. Maybe it's a little different on this side, but we're reaching the left arm in front of the left shin, maybe holding on to the calf of the right leg. Take an inhale, lean back. Exhale leans you forward. Maybe you pop up off the ground. Maybe you try with both hands down. Leaning forward, lift the hips, then lift the foot. Feel free to stay and play for as long as you like. And when you're ready to return to class, just rewind, come back to this point. Step your left foot behind your right thigh. Right hand is planted. Wild thing, lift the hips. And then lower yourself back down. Let the left leg spill open as we fold forward over the right thigh. Chest leads the way. And start to walk your hands back toward you. Plant your left foot down, plant the right hand. Wild thing, we return. Look at your right hand, high plank. Shift forward, chaturanga. cobra or up dog, child's pose, hips toward heels. And walk your hands back toward your knees. Have a seat on your feet. Reach your fingertips behind you as you lift the heart. Stay here. One more moment. And then keep your right fingertips grounded. Lift the left arm up. Make a fist in the left hand. Roll the wrist. Both directions. And then look up toward your left hand. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift the chest. Maybe you lift the hips too. Find a camel variation. And then lower yourself down. Left fingertips behind you. Right arm reaches high. Roll out the right wrist. Then look up toward the right hand. Inhale, active lift. Stay here or start to lift the hips too. And then lower yourself back down. Return to your tabletop position. Close the eyes, cat and cow. Last round. And pause in a neutral spine. Send your shins off to one side so you can have a seat behind your feet. And send your legs out in front of you. Give the legs a little shake. Hands plant behind you. One last time, we find our reverse plank, taking an inhale. And then on your exhale, press into hands, press into heels, reach big toes toward the mat. Keep pushing away with the hands, lifting chest up. And then lower yourself down. Bend your knees generously. Give yourself one more hug. And then release your hands. Reach your arms forward. Start to round through your spine as we recline onto back body. Stretch long when you reach the bottom. And then draw the right knee to the chest. Squeeze it in, rotate the ankle. And then let your left hand stay on the right thigh. Right arm will reach out to the ground beside you. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, we'll find a twist. Right leg crosses the body to the left. Gently pass through center. Squeeze the right leg in. And then swap it out for the left leg. Rotate the ankle. Then keep the right hand on the left thigh. Left arm outstretches to the ground beside you. Take an inhale. Twist on your exhale. Take your time as you return to center. Squeeze the left knee in and then both knees in. Happy baby. And rock a little side to side to massage your low back. Then send their feet up toward the ceiling, finding waterfall pose. Arms reaching up as well. Rotate wrists and ankles. Give the legs and arms a shake. And then draw the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Take one more inhale as you squeeze everything tight. Spark up all the muscles. Squeeze, squeeze. Breathe in just a little more. And then breathe out. Let it all go. Stretch out. Find your resting pose, Shavasana. Take up space. And then just breathe. You did it. You made it. You showed up for yourself today. Let's just spend the next few moments here soaking it all up. Thanks for practicing with me today. I'll see you next time.